gosh, that's a big fish. Wow, dude. That was a big one.
That was a big one. Why didn't he eat it?
I don't know.
What do I have? Hold up. Big bass, giant. Let's go, baby. No, he got off. He got off. Dang it.
Here, hold your rod.
All right.
I'll just jump in.
All right.
Or do you think you can get it?
I do. Too late. It should be. All right, everybody. What's going on, and welcome to another episode of Tyler's Real Fishing. As you saw, I just got stuck, but I'm out here with a new buddy of mine named Walleye Dan, who, as you can tell by his name, loves catching walleye, but today we're trying to catch smallmouth out here. So, anything you want to say to the camera about yourself?
Oh, well, hi everybody. I'm just a fisherman. I am Walleye Dan, but I like bass, I like muskies, I like pike. I just like to catch fish, and that's what we're hoping to do today. So I just appreciate the opportunity, and let's catch some fish.
I agree. Let's go, folks. So we're just looking around, hoping to find some steeper drop-offs here. The first place we had two really good blow-ups, and it was really, really shallow, but we think they were loner fish, and they wouldn't actually eat the top water. So we're just idling around looking for something that looks better for smallmouth. And it might be an offshore game, we're going to see, but hopefully we'll hook into something.
Take. Perfect. Yeah, we got it on the first take? Yep. All right. Okay, sounds good. Hi, my name is Dan Eigen, also known as Walleye Dan, and I just love to fish. You know, it's just, I always say it is an addiction, right? It's that next bite, it's that next, thump. It's something that just never goes away. I've had it since I was a little kid, and I still have it today. It's just that thunk, and I don't think it'll ever go away. So I grew up in the cities, and as a kid, we'd come up here on vacation up in Brainerd Lakes area, and I just fell in love with it. I knew I'd come back someday. So after a short stint of college, I did move back to Brainerd and started working at the resorts, and did my first guided trip in 1989 out of the Quarterdeck Resort, which is just down the road here. And just after that, my parents helped me buy this little shack right here, 440 square foot shack. And I mean, it looks like a palace compared to how it was. It was a flat roof with rolled roofing and just a really rough place. And I didn't care. It was a roof over my head, and you know what? I was a teenager, and I was a bachelor, and I'm a hunter, and I'm a fisherman, and it was fine for me. But I was married in 1995, and we had a child a year after that. And that winter, with our daughter Alex in this cabin, it was so gnarly cold. But yeah, this cabin was once a resort cabin, and now my parents use it a few times throughout the year, and cameramen use it, and relatives use it. So it's just a nice little place.
Yep, largemouth.
Attaboy.
Looks like a largemouth, yeah. All right, y'all, first fish on the Kitech. I just decided to throw a Kitech through here because I thought, hey, there's a little perch running around. And look what I hooked up with. All right. Not a bad little largemouth. Cool. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Ate the Kitech, look at that. Down his gullet. Such a light bite. Oh, and he has a leech in his mouth. Huh. That means they are, means they eat leeches, I'm pretty sure. I can't even get it out, it's stuck in there. Try to help this brother out. Nope, that leech is stuck. First fish of the day, beautiful largemouth. Let's get a release in this guy. Yeah, baby.
You got a fish, attaboy.
I got a fish, the skunk's out.
Yep, we needed that.
Yeah, look at these weeds. I like this. There's got to be a largemouth in there.
I watched him eat it. That was insane. That is crazy. I just watched this largemouth shoot out from the middle of nowhere in these reeds and eat it. That is cool. Man. Walleye Dan was just telling us we should probably pull up shallow because there might be more largemouth sitting up there, and there were. Cool.
Nice job, Tyler.
Beauty.
Attaboy.
Beauty. Beauty. Wow.
Nice work.
I watched him eat it and I was like, that looks like a walleye. And I was like, no, it can't be a walleye.
Hook up with a couple of giants.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, wow.
That's a fish.
Oh, that is a fish.
That's not a duck.
That is a fish.
Well, you know what? It's like, as a fisherman, and you know, there's only so many true fishermen that can sit there all day and sit on the dock and fish, or wherever they are, whether it's, you know, on the dock or in a boat, or you know, I think it's something that's born into us. It's a gift from God, you know, for those people that just have that passion. And like you say, I do believe that that next cast might be the fish. And I can go all day. You know, as a fishing guide, there are times where I'm like, okay, we're done. But as a fisherman myself, I can sit there all day and fish. That's just who I am, and you gotta have hope and faith, and that's part of the deal. It's fishing.
So right now we're basically sitting in this giant reed patch here. The fish are super spread out, but they're feeding on tiny little yellow perch. We don't have any yellow perch in Texas. You guys do here up north. They're basically just like a bluegill or something like that. And so I'm throwing a Kitech, which is a small, basically hand-poured swim bait with a paddle tail, to imitate these little perch that are swimming around. And they've gotten 3 largemouth so far. So no giants, but we're going for it, people.
A little largemouth. But we're way up tight, and I was just gonna get your input as far as where we should go for the, you know, for some smaller.
Largemouth palooza, folks. And like, you can't tell me that they don't want to eat that. Like, look at that. That is down his gullet. That's incredible. We are in literally a foot of water and I'm catching them on a Kitech. No giants, but today, guys, any fish is good fish for us. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful Minnesota largemouth.
Which is where? Okay.
Dang it. He sunk down.
pretty cool.
Yeah, so guys, we just worked down a beautiful stretch of bouldery shoreline with a small crawfish crankbait and a topwater, and they didn't bite. So we are gonna try out some offshore stuff, and we're gonna catch a smallmouth. I'm telling you right now, comment below if we're gonna catch one, because I believe in us. We're gonna do it.
And you might not be able to go home when you wanted to go home, but we're gonna get one. Okay?
Exactly.
Midday, dead calm. Just catch a horse.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Good people at home. We have sort of abandoned the whole smallmouth gig for now, and we got back to what I know best, which is grass and largemouth. So we're just gonna cast around some Texas rigs and frogs and such, and hopefully hook up with some fish for you guys, because smallmouth just were not cooperating here in Minnesota summer. Stay tuned.
Oh boy. It's been a grind, but you know what? We are troopers and we can rally. Last little hump of the day and Tyler spotted some fish. So you know what? The rally caps are on and we're gonna make it happen. You stay tuned. That was a fish, wasn't it? Huh?
Yes, it was a fish.
Tyler!
Oh, I just told Perry to grab a still.
With the rally cap. Is that fish
That's
or
a
rock?
fish.
Attaboy.
What do we got?
Little teeny perch or walleye. You missed that one too. That one was
ultra tiny.
That was tiny, yeah. Yep. Probably a walleye. Oh, I dumped him! No! Oh, man! Man, I dumped him. I have no idea. Well, God darn it. It could have been a smallmouth, but bottom line is the fish that Tyler marked were legit.
I love to fish because I'm outdoors. I can handle the rain, the snow, the wind, the flat calm, the 90 degrees, the 30 below, and it's just everything that you see. You know, it's the deer, it's the birds, it's, you know, there's just so much to it. And then of course, you know, being out there with friends or family or my customers, there's just, it's where I find my peace.
There's a fish. Seriously, yeah, little one, teeny one.
Oh, Dan's got a
No,
fish.
it's a perch.
All right, well.
You can leave, but I'm staying. There's more fish here. Look at that.
I'm Dan Eigen, and I'm a walleye fisherman.
And we hear ducks over there. What do I have? Hold up.
Time out.
Time out, folks. Big bass, absolute giant beef. I don't know. I'm gonna try to just get him out of the pads.
Oh my goodness. forget the turtle.
Forget the turtle. Well, folks, what a fitting way to end Monsters of Minnesota with a good old Minnesota monster. Oh man, sometimes guys, you never have to leave home to catch the big ones. We are back here at my uncle's house, and what do you know, 3.5 pounder. Cool. Well guys, it has been a pleasure to have you guys along for the trip for this Monsters of Minnesota. It has been fun going all the way to Canada, coming back and catching monsters like this. What a pleasure. And so I just want to thank so many sponsors right now for letting this trip be possible. You got Lucky Tackle Box for giving us the boxes, giving us some money to travel around. Lose Fishing for, I kid you guys not, making the best fishing products out there. I would not be with a company that I don't believe in, and you guys at home know that. And so I just want to thank Luz for making this trip possible. Also, we got Fat Sack Outdoors for just the awesome apps they make, and Connect Scale to weigh those big fish. I wish I had been able to weigh that fish, but my scale's up with the boat. So guys, so many awesome companies that have been able to pitch in to help this trip be possible. And PowerPole, can't forget about PowerPole and all they do for us. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. It has been an awesome pleasure to have you guys along for the journey, and we'll see you guys next time. And then lastly, look at the camera and say, I'm Dan Engel, and I'm a walleye fisherman.
I'm Dan Eigen, and I'm a walleye fisherman.
Eigen, dang it.
Yeah,
I always get your last name wrong.
I could have said Engel, but